Hello. Welcome to What Mr. Wills Thinks. We are here in episode 15. 15. I believe is how you say it in Espanol. MJ, you be quiet. She hears doggies outside, which is okay. Hey, stop it, Em. Gotta tell her to be quiet. Anyways, we're gonna start off the show by talking about Dancing with the Stars. This season is exclusively on Disney Plus. It's not on ABC no more. They have it streaming on Disney Plus. Same time, same nights, Monday nights. But it's available to watch anytime on Disney Plus. Check it out. It's pretty awesome. My top three that I have in there is Wayne Brady. You all know Wayne Brady. My boy got rhythm. And this girl named Charlie D'Amelio. I guess she's a girl off TikTok. She's very well known because of TikTok, I guess. Very young, but she's up there. She's doing really well. And then I believe it's a girl off The Bachelorette. I don't watch that show, but I guess that's where she's from. Gabby Wendy. She's doing pretty good too. But I hope Wayne Brady wins it all. It's gonna be good to see him get it. First week I see him dancing, man, almost dance out of his shirt. It was pretty funny. But there is a standout to me that a guy that's standing out. His name's Daniel Durant. He's a deaf actor from a movie called Coda. It's amazing. It's astonishing of what he can do. Think about it. He can't hear any of this music, and he can't even really hear or dance off the 1, 2, 3, 4 because he can't hear it. He's just literally off the vibration of the music, which is still to me kind of like intriguing and how he does it because it's kind of hard. It looks a little hard and difficult to do that, but he does really well. If you watch him, he does really well. So I hope he kind of goes far and people vote for him. I would not be surprised to see him in the finals. So check it out, Daniel Durant, deaf actor, deaf dancer, but he's getting it. He's doing great. Next thing I would like to talk about is the WWE. I know I don't talk about WWE a lot on here because I'm talking about the other company, but there's been a change. A while ago, I mentioned that Vince McMahon retired, so people were wondering where the company was going, and the company actually went to Triple H. Triple H is actually Vince McMahon's son-in-law because he's married to Stephanie McMahon. But I kind of like it because Triple H bring the Attitude Era back. They're allowing the wrestlers to be a little bit more free, and I don't know, storylines seem a little bit more better, seem a little more modern, and just seem better. I don't know. It's weird. They are calling some wrestlers back up, like they called Bray Wyatt back. I like what they're doing with him. They're letting him be him and his little creepy characters at the same time. Very intrigued on what they're gonna do with that. They brought the OC back, AJ Styles' club, Gallows and Anderson, and then they're calling up a lot of these NXT stars. Let me think. Who did I see the other day that I was like, wow, he's on there? Oh yeah, Cora Jade. They got Cora Jade, an NXT star, and then I'm trying to think of that. He goes, "We're going to the moon." Man, can't think of his name, but he's really awesome. We'll have a picture of him right there, cause I know I'll get his name right there, his picture right there. It's doing really good. I like it how they're. It feels different. You can really tell, just different feeling in the WWE now. It's kind of feels like the Attitude Era is coming back. They had Degeneration on there a few weeks ago, and it felt cool because you got to see. Are you ready? Do 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 do. Emilio put a little sample of that song right now.
Are you
and
ready?
All know it.
They think you can tell us what to do.
And then coming up this week, this is the first week of the NBA season. The new season is here upon us. I believe this Thursday, Milwaukee plays against Philadelphia, the Greek Freak, and then you have the Battle of LA. You got the Clippers who are considered the away team for this matchup, going against the Lakers. Lakers will be the home team, but it's the Battle of LA. It's going to be awesome to see that. That's going to be on Thursday on TNT. Then on Friday on ESPN, you have, I believe it's like the Eastern Conference Finals rematch from last year, the Boston Celtics versus the Miami Heat. That's going to be awesome. Then the Denver Nuggets versus the Golden State Warriors. That's going to be happening on ESPN on Friday night. Let's see if the defending champs can go back to back. We'll see. They've already had a little controversy over the summer. Draymond Green and Jordan Poole kind of getting a little scuffle in practice. But hey, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. And now we're going to open up with what happened, a recap of what week 6. So, week 6, I had the opportunity to include Mr. Gilbert Lozano in the picks. He did the same exact picks. He looked at the schedule and he did some picks. So he picked some teams. So me and him went head to head this week. And I'm telling you, in the beginning, in the morning games and on Thursday night, Gilbert was doing really good. I did really bad in the first 6 games. This was my record in the first 6 games. That's bad. Very bad. But then I went on an 8-game winning streak and I caught up. And on Monday night, because the Chargers won, I won the week, which made me finish at this record right there. Gilbert had this record, but I had this beautiful record. And that means I won by 1 game. And I told him that his Cowboys weren't going to beat the Philadelphia Eagles. Too much pressure on Rush. I was right, but I'm excited because I actually went, 9-5, and I started off 1-5, and I went on an 8-game winning streak. That's the longest winning streak I've ever had on my NFL pick. So my week 6 went pretty good, especially the second half. I actually got to go to the Rams game when they played Carolina with my dad. He's a huge Rams fan. We chilled out on the tailgate. I was really intrigued to see how the SoFi Stadium was. We'll see how it looked like inside. And it was awesome. Me and my dad went. The game was kind of a little boring because no Baker Mayfield, so the offense for Carolina didn't do nothing. And I'm not a Rams fan either, but I was all rated out in my stuff. It was cool though. I liked it. I would love to go to that a game over there again. Maybe a Raider game this time. But anyways, for week 7, we have the week 7 picks coming in. So hit the music, my boy. Boom. On Thursday night, we got the New Orleans Saints opening up against the Arizona Cardinals. I'm going to take the Arizona Cardinals. Both teams are 2-4, but I'm going with the Arizona Cardinals. Then you have the Cleveland Browns versus the Baltimore Ravens. I got Baltimore at home. Baltimore is going to beat the Cleveland Browns. Then you got Tampa Bay Bucks, who actually had a tough loss last week. They're going to be taking on the Carolina Panthers. Luckily, I'm going to stick with the Tampa Bay Bucks. Seems like every time I pick them, they're not winning. But they got to beat Carolina. They should beat Carolina. Then, you have Indianapolis Colts, 3 wins, 2 losses, and 1 tie. They're going up against Tennessee. Tennessee was on a bye week last week. I told y'all, they catching stride, they catching rhythm. So I'm sticking with the Tennessee Titans at home over the Indianapolis Colts. Then, you have the ATL, the Falcons, going up against the Cincinnati Bengals. Both teams are sitting at 500 at 3-3. But I'm going with the Bengals because the Bengals are at home. Let's go, Cincy. And then we are going to start. And then the next game would be the New York Giants, the G-Men, versus the Jacksonville Jaguars in Jacksonville. But you know what? I got the G-Men. I got the Giants going over the Jacksonville Jaguars. Then you got the Detroit Lions versus the Dallas Cowboys. Whew. Don't worry, Cowboy fans. I'm picking you this week. So I got the Cowboys over the Detroit Lions. Don't let me down, though. I'm watching. Next, you have the Green Bay Packers versus the Washington Commanders. Again, the Packers, they're 500, and that's not good. So I'm going to go with the Green Bay Packers because they should take care of business in Washington over the Commanders. Then you have the Houston Texans versus my Vegas Raiders. You know what team I'm going with the Raiders. We're the best 1-4 team, and we're about to make our push right now. If I can win 8 games in a row, so can my boys. Then after that, you have the New York Jets, who to me is a surprising team this year. They sit at 4-2, and they're playing the struggling Denver Broncos who sit at 2-4. I'm going with the New York Jets. They have been surprising me. I'm going to jump on that little bandwagon real fast and see if they can take care of business in the Mile High Stadium. So Jets, let's see if you can beat the Broncos. Then you have the Kansas City Chiefs, who had a very tough game last week, but I knew they weren't going to pull it out, and I was right by knowing that Buffalo would beat KC last week. But anyways, you have the Kansas City Chiefs at the San Francisco 49ers. I'm going with the Chiefs on this one. Ew, that's not weird to say it like that. Yes, I'm going with the Chiefs on this one. They're going to beat the Niners in San Fran. I can see that. Then you have the Seattle Seahawks in LA versus the LA Chargers. I got the Chargers coming up on that one because it's hard to beat them in LA, in SoFi, in such a beautiful stadium. Then you have the Sunday night matchup. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Miami Dolphins. Miami's having a couple of little questions with their quarterback now, but I believe Teddy Bridgewater should be ready for that game. So I'm going to go with Miami because Pittsburgh has a little questionable things with their quarterback right now, and I feel like Miami's backups are a little bit more better. So, and they're playing in Miami, so I'm going to go with the South Florida team pick, the Miami Dolphins. Then on Monday Night Football, you have the Chicago Bears versus the New England Patriots. I'm going to go with the team from Foxborough and pick the New England Patriots. They're going to take care of business at home. Those are my picks for Week 6. You see them all over the screen right here. We'll see how I do this week. The buys this week, the teams on the buy are the Minnesota Vikings, the LA Rams, the Buffalo Bills, and the Philadelphia Eagles, who are undefeated at 6-0. Hopefully this bye week doesn't ruin their undefeated streak. We'll see. We'll see how this week goes. Thank you for watching episode 15. Please click like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And let's see if my Jayhawks can get off the losing column and get a win this week. Until then, just like the great Xavier Woods says, keep it tight. And you know what I say? Rock chalk. That's right. Give it up for LF Productions. My boy's doing great editing these videos. So I'm going to say it so he doesn't have to do it. LF. Baka!
Degenerate into something fool. We just got tired of doing what you told us to do. That's a brace, boy. Yeah.